If you could pick any Titans player from their history to come back and save this team, who would it be? Put it in the comments below. This Titans team, their defense just stinks. I've said it before, I've said it again. They are getting railed by their opponents. And I don't use that term lightly. They're getting railed. 44-14 last week. Was it 44-14? Against the Broncos last weekend. They've allowed 30 plus points in 8 of 12 games so far this season. And they brought a guy to coach this team with a defensive mindset. My hottest take right now in the NRL is Des Hasler needs to get the boot. He's not doing enough with this team to set defensive structures, give them confidence, and know the ability of the players to perform defensively out on the field. This game against Manly on Friday night, I'm going to get Manly to cover the line, the game total to go over, and Tolu Kola to back up his try-scoring performance from last weekend, where he crossed as the first try scorer, and get him as an anytime as well. Now, where I see this game kind of playing out is in the battle of the run meters and then converting chances when they're available. And I trust Manly a lot more in this aspect because they are the best team in run meters in the NRL this season. They're coming up against the 15th ranked defensive team in run meters in the Gold Coast Titans. The Titans also allow line breaks at a high rate to their opponents, and Manly are pretty good at making those line breaks. What I'm a little bit hesitant here about taking Manly a 13-plus winner straight off the bat is their inconsistencies this season. And you've seen it in broad daylight, or maybe it was a nighttime game, against the Knights last weekend. So they dominated the first half. It was a 22-0. They had their opposition fans at home booing off their team at halftime. And then they came back out in the second half and allowed 5 tries to 1. 6 line breaks they allowed the Knights. And the Knights don't even make line breaks. So what is the consistency from Manly this season? We've seen them capitulate on a number of occasions during the 2025 season. So they don't fill me with a bunch of confidence. And we know that the Gold Coast sometimes can just pluck it out of their ass to go and score points. So I'm a little bit hesitant to say it's going to be a blowout. I am expecting the Gold Coast to get some consolidation points in this game, but I think a 2-try margin is enough for the Sea Eagles to put between them and the Titans in this one, just due to the Titans' poor defensive numbers. If you look at the trends between these two teams, Manly hold a 6-4 advantage in the head-to-head over the past 10 games dating back to the 2019 season. They have covered in all but one of those 6 games, and the game total has gone over in 6 of 10, and it's alternated. If you look at, not alternated in terms of going over, but over the total that's set for this weekend, so 50.5. Every other game, it's 55, 60, 68 points. And last time they played, 46 points. So this time it's going over 50. Book it in. It's what it is. Both of their teams have had overwhelmingly large margins in their games, not only this season, but in the head-to-head. So 8 of 10 results have been 13-plus margins in the head-to-head, and 77% of Titans games and 75% of Manly games this season have been 13-plus. So if you're not as cautious as what I am with the 13-plus, then take Manly 13-plus. Otherwise, the line is a good one there. Tolu Kola scored 9 tries so far this season. Last week, he picked up the first try scorer. Sea Eagles have scored first in 3 straight games, and they've done it on quite a number of occasions already this season. Friday night special, hey? Titans and the Sea Eagles. Love it. Let's hope for Origin to come sooner rather than later. Catch you around for more NRL content here on the bets.com.au channel.